Hello, Spartan fans, and happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. I'm your beat reporter for Michigan State Spartans on SI, Aidan Champion, and we got a little insight into Michigan State football's 2025 schedule. The Big Ten yesterday released some most of the its schedule for the first 3 weeks of the season, with some other games on top of that, as well as network designations. And I'd say this early schedule reveal for Michigan State was a win for the fans. There's a lot to be excited about. Number one, Friday night season opener tradition continues, as that game, week one against Western Michigan, was moved up to Friday, August 29th. And and that's a big one because, continues the tradition, and um fans obviously love the Friday Night Lights. 7 p.m. kickoff time. Again, Western Michigan at home, and that will be on FS1. And then week two, game a lot of people are excited about because it's a rematch from last year. Boston College, that's week two, at Spartan Stadium, and a primetime game, NBC, 7:30 p.m. kickoff, Saturday, September 6th. Obviously, you know, that game against Boston College at their place was a big turning point in Michigan State's season for the worst. I've said before, I think it was, a crucial game in terms of, I really think it changed the trajectory of Michigan State's season. Was their first loss of their 2024 campaign. And then um, some other ones, Youngstown State, week three. That one's at home. First three games at home. That's big for the Spartans. That'll be on Big Ten Network, 3:30 p.m. Saturday, September 13th. Um, and then week six against Nebraska. Um, doesn't have a time yet, but could be noon or 3:30 or 4 p.m. Saturday, October 4th. That will be on the road. But I think the biggest one here, UCLA homecoming, and that will be a noon game. Spartans haven't had a noon game since 2023. Didn't have one last season, which is just unbelievable. And so that'll be a great one. I love that that game is their homecoming game because obviously, even though these two teams haven't played since 1974, there's a rich history there. Um, you know, Obviously that 1965 season, national championship season for Michigan State, these teams met twice, once in East Lansing, and once, um, the second in the Rose Bowl, split those two games. And, I think it's going to be great. I'm sure there's going to be, some members of those teams at that game, um, at the very least for Michigan State. But I think that will be an awesome homecoming game, and great that it's at noon. So fans should be really excited for that one. I do. I think that's a big win, um, as far as scheduling. I don't know if it's a win yet. On the field, we will see. That will be a tough game. But let's see. Indiana, um, that one is no TV. designation yet, but that one on the road. Game time either 3:30, 4, or noon. Um, so initially, aside from those first two games, so far, we're not seeing any under the lights, but um, I don't know. I think it's all a matter of preference. There's fans who like the under the lights, and um, those who, like the like to tailgate during the day and um, have a nice afternoon game where they can kind of settle down afterwards and maybe get a decent night's sleep. Um, but yeah, those are the games we have so far. Um, and I think overall this release is a win for the fans. Um, you get a noon game, homecoming against UCLA, rich tradition there. First time they meet since 1974. Um, Friday night season openers back. Um, and I think Boston College under the lights, prime time. I think um, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, I guess depending on you know if Michigan State is able to bounce back this year or not. But as far as scheduling goes, pretty fun. Um, uh, I need to correct myself here. That Friday night home opener is it's the 29th, August 29th. So, a lot to look forward to. Let me know what you guys think about these initial schedule reveals and if you're happy with it or not. Would love to know. As always, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you all have had a great week and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much.